Some choices pass through our lives without changing very much. Others become the moments that quietly alter everything that follows. The difficult part is that we don't always recognize those moments when they first appear. Sometimes they arrive as an opportunity, sometimes as a realization, and sometimes as a path that keeps calling us forward. In this reading, we're exploring an important question. Which decision could change everything? Together, we'll use the beacons spread to discover the choice that deserves your attention, the possibilities waiting ahead, and the wisdom that can guide your next step. Whenever you're ready, let's reveal the first card. The Threshold, which choice is asking for your attention? The first card to appear is the Knight of Pentacles, and this card rarely arrives with sudden excitement or dramatic change. Instead, it speaks of patience, commitment, discipline, and the willingness to build something that will last. This tells me that the decision before you may not seem especially glamorous at first. In fact, part of you might even be overlooking it because it appears too ordinary, too practical, or too slow. The Knight of Pentacles reminds us that the choices that transform our lives are not always the ones that shine the brightest. Sometimes, they are the ones that offer stability, consistency, and steady progress. You may be standing between what feels comfortable and what requires long-term dedication. This card encourages you to look closely at what you have been nurturing, planning, or returning to repeatedly. Ask yourself this question: what path have you been called toward again and again, even when no one else understands its importance? That recurring path may be standing at your threshold right now. The Horizon, what opportunity is beginning to appear? The second card is the Sun, one of the most powerful and uplifting cards in the tarot. After the slow, deliberate energy of the Knight of Pentacles, the appearance of the Sun feels like the first light breaking across the horizon. This card speaks of clarity, confidence, growth, success, and the freedom that comes from stepping fully into your own truth. The opportunity emerging before you seems to carry the energy of expansion. Something that once felt uncertain may gradually become easier to understand. Confusion begins to fade, and a new sense of direction starts to reveal itself. The Sun also reminds us that fear can sometimes keep us standing in the shadows long after the path ahead has become visible. You may know more than you think you know. Deep down, part of you may already recognize which direction feels most alive, most authentic, and most aligned with the person you are becoming. This card suggests that the decision before you is not simply about choosing between two paths. It is about choosing whether you are ready to allow yourself to be seen, to grow, and to welcome the possibilities that have been waiting for the right moment to appear. The horizon is brightening, and something important is beginning to unfold. The Guiding Light, what does your intuition already know? At the center of the spread, we find the Star. This is a beautiful card to discover in the position of the Guiding Light, because the Star speaks of hope, trust, renewal, and the quiet wisdom that continues to shine even after periods of uncertainty. Your intuition may already be telling you that this decision is connected to a larger purpose. There is a feeling here of moving toward something that is deeply aligned with who you are rather than simply choosing what appears easiest or safest. The Star is not a card of urgency. It does not rush. Instead, it asks you to listen carefully to the part of yourself that has remained steady throughout every challenge, disappointment, and unexpected turn along your journey. You may have spent a long time searching for certainty when what you truly needed was faith in your own inner guidance. The answers may not be completely visible yet, but the direction itself is becoming clearer. Because this card occupies the very heart of the beacon spread, its message is especially powerful. Your intuition is not trying to lead you away from yourself. It is trying to lead you back to yourself. The light you have been searching for may already be shining within you. The hidden reward. What could this decision bring into your life? The fourth card is the Nine of Cups, a card often called the wish card of the tarot. In the position of the hidden reward, this card suggests that the choice before you may lead to something far more fulfilling than you currently realize. While the Knight of Pentacles showed us the importance of patience and commitment, the Nine of Cups reveals what may be waiting on the other side of that effort. This card speaks of satisfaction, gratitude, emotional fulfillment, and the feeling of finally recognizing how far you have come. It carries the energy of alignment, the sense that your outer world is beginning to reflect the hopes and desires that have quietly lived within you for a long time. What is especially interesting is the contrast between this card and the position it occupies. Hidden rewards are not always obvious. Sometimes we focus so intensely on the risks of making a decision that we forget to consider what we might gain. The cards seem to be encouraging you to shift your attention away from fear and toward possibility. There is also a reminder here to think carefully about what success truly means to you. The answer may be very different from what other people expect. The reward waiting for you may not be found in status, recognition, or approval. Instead, it may be found in peace, contentment, and the feeling that you have honored your own path. This decision has the potential to bring you closer to the life you have quietly imagined for yourself, even if you have not spoken that dream aloud. The hidden reward may be greater than you think. The beacon, what truth should illuminate your path? The final card of the spread is the Queen of Swords, and there could hardly be a more fitting card to stand at the top of the beacon spread. The Queen of Swords is wise, perceptive, and deeply honest. She asks us to look beyond wishful thinking, fear, and outside expectations so that we can see the truth as clearly as possible. Throughout this reading, we have seen a pattern emerge. The Knight of Pentacles showed us the importance of commitment. The Sun revealed a new opportunity. The Star reminded you to trust your intuition, and the Nine of Cups showed the fulfillment that could be waiting ahead. Now the Queen of Swords brings all of those messages together. This card asks an important question. Are you making this decision because it is genuinely right for you, or because you feel pressure to follow a path that someone else has chosen? The Queen does not ignore her emotions, but neither does she allow fear to control her choices. She understands that clarity often requires courage. Sometimes the greatest act of wisdom is simply allowing yourself to acknowledge what you already know. The truth illuminating your path may be far simpler than you expected. You may already know which direction feels aligned with your values, your dreams, and the future you want to create. The beacon at the center of this reading has been shining from the very beginning. The question is whether you are ready to follow its light. As we reach the end of the beacon spread, a very clear message has emerged. This reading does not point toward an impulse or a reckless leap into the unknown. Instead, it speaks of a decision that has been developing quietly over time. The Knight of Pentacles showed us the path that continues to call to you. The Sun revealed the opportunity beginning to appear. The Star reminded you to trust the wisdom of your intuition. The Nine of Cups showed the fulfillment that could be waiting for you, while the Queen of Swords encouraged you to see everything with honesty and clarity. Together, these cards suggest that the choice capable of changing everything is not the one that creates the most noise. It is the one that feels steady, authentic, and deeply aligned with who you are becoming. Remember that a beacon does not force anyone to follow it. It simply shines. Perhaps that is the message these cards wish to leave with you today. The light is already there. The path is beginning to reveal itself. All that remains is the decision to take the first step. Thank you for sharing this reading with me. And until next time, trust your intuition and take care.